How's everybody doing today? Good, folks. First and foremost, I want to say thank you all for being here, taking time out of your schedules to come to Miami to this beautiful event that the Cash White team and Paul Alex put together. I'm just going to keep it real, folks. I don't do fluff. I'm a straight up person. I'm going to tell you my story, and we're going to go from there. All right? How's that sound? So like it says, from broke beginnings to remote tax success. I didn't come from a lot of money. I didn't come from a rich family. I come from super humble beginnings. And it was really, really rough growing up. Let's see if I can get this going. All right, folks. Yeah, so like I said, my background story is this, folks. Grew up with no money. My mom struggled with mental illness. My father was addicted to drugs, and often we slept in motel rooms. We used to be 7 deep in a motel room. We didn't have anything. It was rough. Times was rough growing up. Can anybody relate? Rough background? Okay. He can relate? Okay. Everybody else grew up rich? Okay. All right. Yeah, folks, it was tough. It was tough for us. No excuse, but it was tough growing up. My childhood was not the best childhood. Moving to the next slide. See that smile right there, guys? All right, folks. We got a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to keep it moving. All right. So how my career started, I started in law enforcement. I was in college. Right when I finished college, towards the middle of college, I went to police academy. I was like, you know what? I want to be a cop. I want to protect and serve. I want to give back to my community. I did super well in the police academy. I won a physical fitness award. I work out sometimes, not as much as all you do, but sometimes. I thought that's what I wanted to do. Loved being a cop. Cop's a great career, and all the people that protect and serve. If there's any cops in here or former law enforcement officers, respect to all of you. But folks, I was living paycheck to paycheck. Straight up. I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. So I have a marketing degree. So I said, you know what? I left the law enforcement and I went into corporate America. I became a pharmaceutical sales rep. I thought I was living the American dream. Had a couple of houses. Had a few cars. I was making about, I don't know, $140 a year. And I was like, I made it, right? But after I paid my bills, I had about $600 in my bank account that I had to live on for the next 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what? I did this for a few years, about 5 years. And I said, you know what? There's more to me. Anybody ever had a feeling like, you know what? You're stuck in that area. You're like, there's something more. I should be doing more. I'm living a good life. I'm making a good salary, but there's more to me. Anybody relate? That was my life. See, our picture's a little bit distorted, but it's a good story, folks. Was in corporate America for many years. I saved up a lot of money in my 401k. Anybody 401k? Saved up a lot of money in 401k. And I said, you know what? I don't want to work for corporate America anymore. I want to work for myself. Opened up my first tax store. Oh, we're getting somewhere, right? I was like, oh, I'm going to get rich overnight. Boy, was I wrong. Opened up my first tax store, folks. Could hardly keep my doors open. Well, most people don't know, I had employees. I had a few employees my first year, and I was literally paying them from my savings that I had saved up because I just wasn't following the blueprint, wasn't doing things right. Made a lot of mistakes my first store. I was focusing on local customers, people who were close to me, people who were just in my town. I wasn't marketing to my target market like I should have. Marketing major, but doesn't market to his target market, right? He's a smart guy, right? I really wasn't a smart guy. And I had zero social media presence. Absolutely zero. And folks, no social media presence in any business, I mean, it's really going to hurt you. So I had to figure it out. How am I going to make money? How am I going to keep these doors open? I see all these gurus on social media making tons of money, and I'm just like, I don't know how to do social media. I'm not good at it. So what did I do? I started creating ads. And once I started creating ads and going virtual, things started to change for me. Social media is the place to go, folks. First few years, I made no money. 2020, we did 335 tax returns. Made about $185,000. That's just revenue, folks. We got to keep the lights on. We got to pay employees. It's not a lot of money, right? 2021, about 500 returns, $350,000. I mean, it's okay. But when you're running a tax business, you got 5 employees, it's not a lot of money, all right? So how did that change, folks? How did that change? I implemented a social media strategy with ads, and it skyrocketed my business. If you look at the numbers from 2021 to 2022, business did 1,800 returns. We did 1.5 million in revenue. Is that good? From 350,000 to 1.5 million. To me, that's okay. 2023, we did 2.6 million, about 2,700 returns. And this is all folks coming from ads, using my social media presence. 2024, we had a breakout year, but we did about 3,800 returns. Revenue, 3.4 million, folks. Just a young guy, not knowing what he's really doing, but use the power of social media. 2025, we're on pace to go 5 million. All right? Is that good? Using social media, folks, took my business to another level. I have businesses in Philadelphia. I'm from the Philadelphia region. And as you know, Philly is a beautiful city. It's a lot of great customers. But without social media, I was literally a ship sinking in water. So folks, why would I want to launch a remote tax business? For one, it's a low startup cost, so no overhead. So I want to teach you how to eliminate all the obstacles that I went through. You don't need an office. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need a big investment. You can start this business with almost no money, folks. Start it from your home. Any single mothers here? Single mothers, you can start it from home. Our market right now, we market to women 18 to 35. We market to the low income, and I'm going to teach you guys a trick. We have a simple blueprint to get customers fast. You don't have to guess what to do. There's a step-by-step plan that shows you exactly how to find people who need their taxes done. We figured this out, folks. I have the blueprint for you. Work from home part-time and make 6 figures. You don't need to quit your job. You can do this business from your home, work a few hours a day, and still make over $100,000 a year. And folks, I shoot it straight. I don't shoot fluff. When I say you can make 6 figures from your home, I mean, I'm being modest right now. You can make a whole lot more. How's that sound? Sounds good? All right, let's keep it moving. So folks, this is my Instagram. This is my community. I want to grab 100 people that I want to teach, join my community, and I want to teach you guys how to run a remote, successful tax business. Thank you. All right, excuse me. So like I said, there's 3 mistakes I made. I was focused on local customers. What I mean by that is I had no digital marketing or any type of virtual presence. The world is your playground, folks, especially when you have social media. That's your playground. I wasn't marketing to my target market. My target market is women from the age of 18 to 35 in this business. Why? Because they have children. Children bring earned income credit. And I'll teach you guys that in my community. And another thing I didn't have the social media presence. Got to take this virtual, folks. The question was there tax strategies that that we could implement with the cash? What was the merchant services? Okay. Yeah, that's for small business, but yeah, definitely we can help you out. Folks, again, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks again for taking time out of your schedule to come to Miami. I'm Shawn Greene.